Hey there, in this video, we will implement the GoHighLevel voice AI agent. And throughout this video, I will go through each and every setting. I will talk about the best practices. I will tell you what's possible, what's not possible, what to look out for when implementing it for your business or someone else's business. So stick around and let's begin. Let's look at what we will implement in today's video. First of all, we will create the agent. We are going to look at all the settings, all the customizations, all the configurations that we have for the agent. Then we will create what's called a knowledge base. It's basically a set of training data that we prepare for the voice AI agent. So if the voice AI is operating and receiving calls, if the caller asks the bot something, then the bot can look at the knowledge base and based on that data we have prepared for the bot can answer. Then we will look at the prompt engineering. This is basically writing prompts to instruct the agent on how to or what to do. And I personally believe that 80% of the accuracy of your voice AI agent depends on how good your prompt is. And there's something known as evaluation now in the prompt settings. After writing your prompt, you can evaluate if your prompt is good enough for the voice AI to work properly or what changes you need to do. It will show you all the changes, will basically evaluate your prompt. Then we will look at agent actions during or after the call. You can configure some actions that voice AI agent can perform during or after the call ends. And finally, we will test the bot or the agent to see how accurate it is. Then we need to know a few things before implementing or starting to implement the voice AI agent. First of all, the voice AI agent only works with LC phone system. So what I mean by that is if you are using LC phone system as your phone provider on GoHighLevel, the voice AI agent will only work with that, and then it won't work with Twilio. It won't work with any other number that you are getting outside GoHighLevel. So right now it only works with LC phone system numbers. Secondly, you don't need to get any A2P verification. And this is something a lot of people are confused about. A2P 10DLC is only required for US and Canada based numbers. It's only applicable when you want to send SMS through that number. For voice calls, incoming or outgoing, A2P doesn't really make a difference. So you can still make voice calls or receive voice calls into your LC phone system phone number that you got for that sub account. It's less accurate than conversation AI, and by that I don't mean that the voice AI is terrible. It's really good and it's really impressive what it can do. I believe that conversation AI, which is the bot that works with the other channels like messages, WhatsApp messages, live chat, Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff, but conversation AI is a bit more accurate than the voice AI agent. The charges, so the AI agent usage, will not be covered by your GHL subscription. So whether you're on the $97 a month or $297 or $497 SaaS plan, subscription itself doesn't cover the charges for the AI usage. And finally, the calls can be recorded, which you can easily configure in the phone settings. I think it's very important that you record the calls because you need to hear some of the recordings to see how the voice AI is talking to people. So if you want to adjust any settings or configurations, you can do that based on that. Hey everyone, just wanted to take a quick moment to share my school community where if you join, you get to ask me questions about issues you're facing on GoHighLevel Ads Automation AI. You can also be a part of the weekly coaching sessions where I conduct training on many different topics and we do a Q&A session after that. Besides, you get free access to a lot of my courses that I'm not uploading on YouTube anymore. Some of them you can already see on the screen. Also, there are members only discounts. So if you join, you get 50% off on my courses, my snapshots, my funnels, everything. That's pretty much what I want to share. See you on the other side. One of the problems we face when implementing voice AI, my client doesn't want to use LC phone. I'm onboarding a new business and the business owner doesn't want to use a new phone number because they already have a phone number. They're using it on their website, their Google My Business, their flyers, their cards, leaflets, everywhere. First of all, we try to convince them by telling the number that we are getting from LC phone system in their high-level account will be forwarded to their actual phone number, literally causing no issues. If you are able to pick up the calls, we will just forward it to them. If you can't pick it up, that's the whole point of implementing the voice AI agent, so you don't miss any calls. Tell them that, try to convince them, try to show them the benefits of switching numbers, like the calls will be recorded. If we are switching the number, then the voice AI agent can operate. It's basically you saying that, okay, I guarantee that nothing will break, nothing is going to go down, everything works as usual. We just switch the number or, in some cases, just do the work for them. just switch it by taking access to their website, their Google business profile, Facebook, Instagram, and stuff. Let's talk about the pricing. For each minute the voice AI operates, you'll be spending $0.13. So 13 cents, and that's the pay-as-you-go model. However, there is a $97 per month unlimited package as well, so they won't charge you per minute if you are on the 97 per month, and that's per sub account. So $97 per month per sub account, not the agency level, just so you know. You will have to use 746 minutes on pay-as-you-go to break even with 97. So if you think that your usage won't be that much, it's not worth getting the $97 per month. Charged per sub account, they won't charge you on the agency level. You have to pay per sub account. If you have SaaS enabled on a sub account, then you can rebill. Basically, rebilling means if you have twice X rebilling and the client is spending 0.13, and since you have twice X rebilling on, the client will be paying you 0.26 or 26 cents. So that's how the rebilling works. If SaaS is not enabled, agency owner will be charged. So that's all about the pricing that you need to know. Now we will go ahead and start implementing our bot. Okay, here we are on a GoHighLevel sub account. We will go to settings and we will go to phone numbers, and make sure we have purchased a phone number for the sub account from LC Phone System. Once you purchase the number, you can get A2P if you're on the US or if you're doing for a US business. If you don't do it, it's not the end of the world, but you won't be able to send SMS. Once you get the number, you click on edit configuration and you forward the calls to an actual number. Since we are implementing the voice agent, all the calls will be picked up by the voice agent. So it's better in a way if you don't forward the calls, because all the calls will be answered by the voice agent. Now we will go back from here and go to AI agents, go to voice AI. Here's where we will create our agent. So hit create agent. You can either browse marketplace for some pre-made templates for the voice AI agents, but in this video we will create one from scratch. So hit create custom agent and hit continue. This is the setting window for the agent. So first of all, name it. So I will say my agency's AI receptionist, and the business name is Awesome Agency, and the language is whatever you want to choose from here. And this is pretty cool. So this is where you select the tone, the gender, and the accents. So language is obviously English. We can select between all these accents right here. Let's just go with a British accent, and we want to get a female agent. Let's just hear some of these.
Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Hello, I'm Beth. I'm a very enthusiastic.
This is really posh, so we will just do a bit more.
You don't have to choose my voice, but let's be honest, it would be a pretty great decision. You don't have to choose.
This one's good. And what about this?
The beginning of knowledge is the discovery of something we do not understand.
This is also very posh, and it actually tells you what type of voice it is. So let's see, this one, Shelby, is pleasantly clear British female voice. So let's just go with this. Let's just not waste any more time on this one. And this is the time zone. And here you can write, hey, thanks for calling. Can I name, please? If you click on advanced settings, it will give you a few settings that you can configure here. First of all, maximum call time. So this is how long the agent is supposed to talk to people. I don't think you can do more than 15. And idle time and reminder frequency. So if the caller goes silent, how many seconds should the agent wait before following up? This is basically set to usually 5 or 6. So I'll just do 6 seconds. How many times is the bot supposed to follow up? I'll just say 2 or 3, whatever you want to do. Agent behavior is something, if you want the response speed to be normal, you can just select normal here. If you want it to be moderate, if you want it to be fast, I usually do it normal. Interruption sensitivity is basically if the agent is talking and if the caller interrupts that agent, how sensitive should the agent be? So control how easily the AI can be interrupted. So if you put it high, frequency goes high, so it works like that. Lower value yields better function call results. So this is basically the creativity level of the agent. So I usually set it to a very low level. On the voice settings, you can change the speed of the agent talking, the temperature. It can be like the lower it goes, the calmer, or the more flat, I guess it goes. But if you put it like this, 40 or 35.35, it goes a bit more emotional and it has a bit more empathy. But we will test all that stuff. Voice volume, it can be 100. Yeah, 100 is fine. Background sound is really cool. So if you put any background sound here, like let's say call center, when the voice AI agent is talking, then there will be a background noise like the agent is sitting in a call center and then speaking to you. So it's pretty cool. I'll just hit confirm, and now we will go to the next step. In the agent goal window, we will first of all switch to advanced mode, because this will give you minimum customization customization options if you're on the basic mode. Switch to an advanced mode, and now it will ask you to select a knowledge base. I'll create a new knowledge base, and it will take you to the knowledge base window. Just create a knowledge base. I'll say awesome agency knowledge base, and I will just quickly show you how to create a knowledge base like this. Click on add source, and we will say web crawler. Select here all URLs in this domain, and then enter your website or your client's website if you're doing it for a client. So I'll just do this. Just enter my website, and I'll hit extract data. It will go ahead and start fetching all the web pages that it can find on the website and on the domain. So if you have any pages that are outside the website, it can fetch those as well. And once it crawls through all the pages, it will ask you what pages do you want to send the bot to train it. In my case, I usually give it all the pages because the more data I'm able to give it, the more accurate it will be. That's my thought process. It will take a while if your website is really big. If your website has a lot of pages, it will take some time, get all the pages, and then once it gets all the links, it will show up as a list here, and then just select all of them and then hit train. So let's just wait until it ends fetching all the pages. While this is loading, which is taking a long time for some reason anyway, I just wanted to show you there's another way of adding knowledge to the knowledge base. So basically, if you go to the FAQ option, you can add FAQs, which will be some questions that you think people will ask or may ask the voice AI agent. So you can just add source here, add FAQ, add the question that can get possibly asked by the caller, just add the answer here. So I'll say, what are your prices? We offer ads management per month for local businesses for $1,000. That's a knowledge, and that's an answer that you can add to the knowledge base, and then this knowledge base will be added to the agent. Okay, it finally stopped being a turtle, and it basically crawled through all my pages. So these are all the pages. What I'll do is I'll select all pages and then hit train bot, and it will start training all the bots. And again, it will take some time to train, and when it trains, it will let you know by sending you a message saying all pages are now trained. And once it's done, we will just get to the next part. As you can see, it's done. Now if we go to all, you can see we added an FAQ question and the answer to that, and we trained the knowledge base based on 80 links from our website. And that's something you can do for other websites as well. Like if you want to add multiple websites, you can do it. It's just a matter of time. So once that's done, we will go back to our AI agents, voice AI. Since we didn't save it, I think we need to start over again. So we will just delete a few of these and then start from scratch. Let's just create one from here again. And we will select agencies, AI receptionist, and then we will say awesome agency, and then we will select from here. Then we selected Shelby last time, and we will say, hey there, thanks for reaching out, and I get your name, please, and hit next. Now in this part, we will switch to advanced mode, and then we will go to awesome agency knowledge base that we just created. That took ages. When to use this knowledge base is very important. So we'll say use this knowledge base if the user asks any questions about the business, services, products, or contact details, or other relevant information that requires accessing the business wiki. So this is basically the business wiki to provide accurate and up-to-date information. Now, what we need to do here in this section is this, the prompt, and we need to write our own prompt. Now in the prompt, when you're writing instructions for the bot on how the bot should behave, how the bot should talk to the caller, what information it should ask for, you need to be careful about not changing the structure. So by structure, I mean the agent role and objective, handling caller queries, logic and rules, general rules, and then we have a structured call flow script and call conclusion. When I say you can't change the structure, I don't mean you can't change the content in it, because if you want to specify any instruction or tell the bot on how to act, you can just add it under any of these where it makes sense. For example, if you want to add a general rule, don't make the sentences too big. Try making the conversation shorter. You need to do it under general rules. If you want to ask for any information, you can do under structured call flow script. So I can quickly take this to, ChatGPT, and then say, this is the existing prompt section for agent role and objective. Keeping the same structure, change it for the agent name Sylvia, company name Awesome Agency. And it will actually write you the updated version, which you basically just need to copy and paste here. Same thing for handling caller queries, you just go through it, and then whatever you want to change it. Same thing for general rules, same thing for structured call flow script. Here you can add information about if they want to book a call, you ask for their name, email, phone number, or the phone number they're calling from, is it the best one to use? What I want to show you before showing you how to evaluate your prompt is the actions. So hit new action, and the first action we can see here is call transfer. So we will say transfer call to human. So the bot will basically transfer the call to an actual human. So if this is the number we want to transfer this to, we can say if the caller wants to speak to Jason, the business owner, something like that. What to say before transferring the call? Perfect. I am transferring your call to Jason. And then you can enable this so Jason hears a whisper message before receiving the call. So if you do this call will be transferred. And then we have trigger a workflow. So based on a certain condition, you want to add them to a workflow, for example, a follow-up sequence or something, you can add them through this action here. And then if you want to send an SMS, for example, send sign up link, say here is the sign up link, and I'll say this is the link. These are all demo. Let's say this is the sign up link, and we say if the caller asks for a sign up link, and then here this is the message that will play when the text message is being sent. So you could say, brilliant, I have sent you the sign up link via text. So this is also a very commonly used action. Then we have update contact field. So we can say update first name, and here what field to update. So just select the field first name, and here you need to say first name of the caller. An example will be Michael, Harry, Jennifer. And then similarly, you can do another one called update last name, update email address, update phone number. So this is something you can assign, which will be updated after the call. So the call ends, and that contact who called, the agent will update the first name, last name, email, or whatever you want to update. So that's basically all the actions. There's also appointment booking. If you want the caller to book an appointment, the agent can do it. So here you need to select the calendar. The agent will book a call for the caller too. And then here, these are offering date. Basically, the agent will give them 3 available dates in the future, appointment slots per day. Every day, if there are multiple slots available, the agent will give you the first 3 dates, and then hours between, like, this is just the interval or the gap between the appointment and hours. So once you do that, the bot will be ready to book appointments. So if the caller mentions that they want to book a call or an appointment or consultation, this calendar, the agent will book them in. When you save it, now what you can do is you can hit evaluate. Once you do that, the system will match your prompt with the actions you set up. If it causes any ambiguity, if it causes any conflicts, if it looks well, if it's properly set up, it will actually tell you on the right side over here. So let's have a look at what it generates. As you can see, it gave me a few issues. They're not technically errors, but the prompt instructs the agent to gather contact information but does not specify which detail to collect, name, phone number, email. To improve completeness, explicitly list the required contact fields and ensure agent is instructed to collect each one. Example, gather the caller's full name, phone number, email address. So here it says to improve completeness, explicitly list the required contact fields and ensure the agent is instructed to collect each one. So what I will do is I'll just take it and say, here is my existing prompt. And then I will say, just copy whole thing and then say, this is a message I got from the system. Can you edit and update the prompt without changing the structure and have the agent collect those info? So what we will do is it will go ahead and give you the updated prompt. So just copy and paste it here. That's it. Now, if you just do another evaluation, it will work fine. And then similarly, you can go through each and every issue it asks you to resolve. And if you select critical only, it doesn't really show any critical errors, so that's fine for now. The next section is phone unavailability. So here you just need to add the phone number that the bot will pick up the calls for. And here, if you enable AI agent as a backup, what will happen is the AI will first wait for someone to answer the call, whether the number they're calling to or the number that they're forwarded to. So if you disable this, the AI agent will answer all the calls directly. If you want, you can set working hours for the agent. I don't usually do it, so that's totally fine. Once you are done with the agent details, agent goals, and phone availability, now you can go ahead and enter your number and start testing it. Now, if you enter your number and hit call me, what will happen is the agent will make a call and it will look as if you made the call and the agent will talk to you that way. So let's just do call me, and let's see.
This call may be recorded for quality purposes.
Hey there, thanks for reaching out. Can I get your name, please?
Yes, John Smith.
Thanks, John. Could you also share your phone number?
Yeah, the phone number is the one that I'm calling from.
Got it. I'll use the number you're calling from. I see we have your email as johnsmith@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Perfect, John. How can I assist you today?
I was looking to see if I could book an appointment with the agency.
Sure, let me check the available slots for you. One moment. Here are the available slots. Today, October 1st at 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Tomorrow, October 2nd at 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Friday, October 3rd at 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. Let me know which one works for you.
How about tomorrow, 7:30 p.m., you said?
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow, October 2nd at 7:30 p.m. is available. Shall I book that for you?
Yeah, please.
You're all set for tomorrow, October 2nd at 7:30 p.m. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, is there anywhere I can find the sign-up link?
Brilliant. I have sent you the sign-up link via text. The sign-up link has been sent to you via text.
So if there's anything else you need.
No, that'll be all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, John. Have a great day ahead and take care.
There we go. So it actually sent me the sign-up link and it booked me in. But because my phone number that I called from, or, I did the test through, was actually registered with John Smith, and, I had the email address as well. So it didn't ask me again, but it actually confirmed, which is pretty cool. I booked the call and it also sent me the text message with the sign-up link, which is nice. So that's all about testing the bot. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys in this video. Hopefully it was useful. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to cover anything specific on the voice agent or anything else on GoHighLevel in general. That's it for this video, guys. Have a good day. Thank you.